Cast your voice. This is the place where you can provide your honest opinion free from judgment. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Saturday. Today is
February the
January.
3rd.
It is actually February.
Yes.
It's February the 3rd, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Still a little chilly outside.
But not as cold as it has been.
Yes,
so that's a good thing. Yeah.
We appreciate that. Thank you, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day is quickly approaching.
Oh my gosh. Around the corner. Yeah.
Oh, well. For all you lovers out there, have fun.
Yeah. I mean, Valentine's Day is, lover of your partner,
Be
your
careful,
husband,
though.
wives, your children.
'Cause if you can still conceive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a busy
Hmm.
It's a busy day. But I think it's the number one day. Well, I don't know. Between Easter and Valentine's Day, which day you think the most candy is sold?
Halloween?
Oh, well, I forgot about Halloween.
Like, wait a minute.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So after Halloween is probably Valentine's Day, then probably Easter. No?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably.
Because I think a lot of chocolate is probably purchased for Valentine's Day, where Halloween you get all these different varieties of candies. I don't know, it'd be interesting to look those facts
Well,
up.
on Easter, they buying eggs and jelly beans.
Well, I don't think they buy a lot of eggs because, everybody was,
Broke.
tell me the cost of eggs was
Can't
like you had to
afford
go
no
get a loan to get eggs a couple years ago.
I was the first one complaining, huh?
But they've come back down in price, haven't they?
They fluctuate.
Oh, okay.
I see they brought those chitterlings back down.
Yes. I've been, where my daughter resides, in her area, it's plentiful and they're very, very cheap there.
I bet so, because everybody eat them.
Well, I don't know about that. But, they
know how to target their market, but it shouldn't
yes,
be like
they do.
that.
They
You
do.
shouldn't hike up the price in certain areas
I
and
agree.
in other areas.
I agree.
'Cause we got gas now. We'll travel.
All right now. All right.
But yeah.
But
So how was your week?
Oh my gosh. My week was a busy week, especially with work. I don't know how I'm making it through, but I am.
Mm.
And I have this mentality that I do what I do. At the end of the day, it's over.
That's what people
I don't stress
do
about
when
it.
They didn't put in a whole bunch of years, and they know really whatever they do, it can't really affect my livelihood. So
You know what? And that's
true.
true.
The whole mindset is like, you know what, do what you do.
That's true.
Mine start clicking in once our lovely president,
Mm-hmm.
and they say, yeah, your student loans have been forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Sha-na-na-na-na-na. I can be a greeter girl, and it'll still be all right.
I know that's right.
So the whole attitude was like, oh, yeah.
I know that's right.
Okay.
And some people put money over mine. It's like, I would rather just have the peace of mind.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to eat.
That's true. You do have to eat. And,
you try to weigh it, but
right.
It's like, don't come at me with all these expectations and these rules and these production levels and all this stuff, and then they everything you do wrong they highlight.
Oh my gosh.
But then when they say, why is turnover so bad?
Yeah, you have to look at the top.
We've been trying to tell you for a long time what's going on. You're not listening.
Yeah. I know where I work. Just say I'm communicating with you, and I'm asking you to do something, or I need information from you, and I think you've done this fantastic job. As a peer associate, you don't even have to be in the same team, but as a peer associate, I can nominate you for an impact award, where I'm thanking you for what you've done, and you get these points, and you get to shop
Yeah, we got
at
that.
these points. And I mean, we can freely do that, and it's really encouraging.
Where you get to shop at?
So there's an online store within the company, but I mean, it's things that you would find like at Amazon or any other name brand
ours
sites.
is just a shirt with the logo.
No.
And a pen.
No.
Coffee mug.
Mm-mm. The bag brand that you like,
So
Tory,
after you get
Birch, they've got
the I need y'all points.
Yeah, you can. If they
I
add
need
up,
all
you
y'all
can
points.
purchase stuff like
No,
that.
you-
So it's very
I like
encouraging.
pens. I'm a
I
pen
know
person.
because I think I gave you a pen. I'm like, she still has that pen. It's like almost
I'm
a year
pen
old.
user. I got pens everywhere.
I
We
love
ain't gonna start
paper.
that.
Just send me some pretty
But
paper.
yeah,
Yeah. So
I don't really want to shop at your store though, because I want to shop. I want to go buy eggs. I want cash. I want money. So, but if you foster an environment that's like
toxic.
yes, Lord, it's don't nobody dominate nobody. Don't nobody.
And that's sad.
It's they bring it up at every town hall meeting. So
Well,
we got a new. I don't even know what the job title is, but he just came on, so hopefully maybe he can change. But just kind of notice. I'm holding on.
Well, I think sometimes things change
It's very
too.
hard to do when
Once they
stuff
see
goes.
peers maybe praising each other, somebody gives a negative comment,
Crabs in a barrel.
you shouldn't have removed this portion of this case. And then somebody goes, well, I can kind of understand why. Can you explain a little bit more why you shouldn't have removed it? And I think sometimes you have to turn those tables to get people minds in a more of a positive state than a negative state. Sometimes that works. But again, if people keep fostering the negativity, it does nothing but grow, and turnover is going to even increase.
Yeah, there's been some people leave that have been there for, when I say years.
Oh my goodness.
And they reach out and they're like, they just go to other branches of the government.
Mm-hmm.
And they reach back out and they're like, yeah, you need to try to get over here or go anywhere else but there. And I was like, is it that? They was like, it's night and day.
Well,
Night
take heed
and day.
to it,
Yeah. I just, what puzzles me? Why are we doing that?
I don't
We
know.
all trying to do the same job. Like,
I don't know. And it's like some people are so competitive,
but what are we competing over?
and where they become vicious.
Okay, but we got
I
a
kn-
job
I agree.
to do, so we.
I agree. And not everybody wants to be here. Some people may want to be here because that's where their comfort level is, their skill sets are. So it's like, I know they say reach for your dream, but sometimes everyone's dream is not to sit here.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes even I don't know. It's too much to discuss, but it just surprises me that it's like
Yeah.
you once you, because that was like the biggest debt I had.
Mhm.
Biggest debt. And that relief.
It is a relief when you get rid of
Jesus.
that. It's
like, look,
true
I
relief.
can go and watch kids
Mhm.
and still make it, baby.
Mhm.
And then it gives you a different mindset. So it's like I go in here and you giving me, I gotta perform like a robot, but I'm human, and I'm human, and you hire a whole bunch of humans, so we're not robots.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm just gonna wait my turn, and then go to the unemployment office, and then after that, take my degree and go get another job. Like
Yeah.
It's up to the mindset you have to have.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of opportunity out here,
You know, like
and there are a lot of companies that don't act in that same manner.
that's what, and they're like, there's no loyalty. No, the people that's after us, they don't. They jump jobs so quick. They like, you know what? You looked at me crazy today when I walked in. I'm gone. See,
Now that
hey, pick which one you want.
you're
You want a
always
hard
gonna
worker,
look at the
or you want somebody
craziness.
that's gonna be like, look, I know my worth. I don't even got to come in here with this.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah. Action speaks louder words
mhm.
for me. So you can look at me any kind of way because I'm going to give you the look back. It might even be the look of,
What if it's the look from your supervisor? It's like,
oh, I know how to play them games too.
why are we playing the game though?
But I
You
know how
shouldn't
to
be in
play.
management if we got to play a game
But
with
sometimes the game that you play, someone looks at you crazy. Maybe it's, good morning, how are you? That lets them know you a zero. Boo.
You too grown for that.
Some people are not.
Why are you in management? Who
Cause
put you there?
networking maybe. I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Because I'm trying to figure out how they get to these spots and they just get there and all this other stuff. You know, they teach you a lot of things at school about management and your traits and not
There's
being
nothing
biased.
like the
and-
real world. I
Yeah,
don't care how
and then
much
we-
schooling you
but
have.
wait, this
there's
is my
nothing like
point.
the real world.
They don't allow for the human side of things. So you get, but why are you fake? That means you're fake. So
It could be.
you if you know you don't like people, why would you want a job over people? Do that makes this is what I'm getting
We're
at.
back to money. Money is the
You
root.
can make good money not being over people.
I know that. I
So
agree.
but why are you holding on to this? I gotta be this.
Because some
coach.
people
I gotta
think
be a supervisor.
title
For
represents.
what? You don't even like people.
Some people think position equals meanness. Positions equal the high school cliques. It's just, I don't know. I need to watch the new movie Mean Girls, the remake. Maybe that'll help me understand. But I think companies are aware of it. And corporate America is aware of it. All levels of work is aware of it because where I work, they've given us 2 mental days. They've given us 2 mental days where you can
Speaking
have
of
days
that,
off.
So, yeah, I'm gonna inquire about that because every job or employer seems to be implementing those types
Yes.
of things,
Mhm.
especially nowadays.
Right.
And I'm glad you brought that up because there was a young man. Was it a few days ago? Unfortunately, he actually killed his own father, and he was a
Decapitated
veteran
his head.
and
Yeah.
left him in the
Yeah.
path.
I know when I
I
saw
don't think
that,
he got the services he needed. He was a vet.
and that may be true. But the thing was, they said that he
But you're too busy.
had hatred about the federal government,
How you do? Wonder why?
and his father worked for the government. So,
Well, if you treat your employees like they just some machines, how you think they? Okay. So
yeah, I
let's
do
talk
worry
about
about
something else.
the vets. I don't know much about their benefits outside of what I see for work or what have you. But it seems like they're at the bottom of the list.
And they should be at the very
And
top.
I do agree.
And that's why I be trying to do my very best when I come across claims
Mm-hmm.
to find some kind of way to get them qualified for whatever they claiming. Because
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
it don't make sense to me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, today is National Carrot Cake Day. The only carrot cake that I found that I like, I'm just gonna let y'all know, is the one from Costco's. Any other carrot cake,
Mm.
as my granddaughter would
We
say,
not eating cake.
It's
We
disgusting.
on the get healthy cake. There's too many people getting
carrot
no
cake.
There's some more people in our family that got cancer.
From carrot cake?
I don't know where they got it from.
See, it's not from the carrot cake.
You don't know.
Carrot cake? Well, what today is also ice cream for breakfast.
I saw
day.
that too.
Is that a good one?
No, you're not supposed to
Okay.
eat all that sugar for breakfast.
I guess we back to the eggs.
Yes, And you ain't supposed to eat too many of them either. It's National Missing Persons Day.
Talking about stressful.
Yeah.
It's
a
it's
lot
so
of
many.
missing people.
It's a lot of women.
It's a lot
that
of
are
men. I'm trying to figure out, like,
I didn't look into
not
that. A
that.
lot of men missing.
Yeah.
Are they hiding from child support?
Hey, according to exes I know, they just put a little bit down and state of Missouri won't bother you. Ain't that something? The letter would have been reversed.
I
They would
know.
have took my whole check.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go there either. We're gonna have a good year in 2025.
I'm having a good year.
I am too. I some of the stuff that go on, it just puzzles me. Like, what is wrong with people? Like,
This year I said, you know
what is going on?
You do you, and I'm gonna do me, and I'm going to be happy.
I laugh all day long
Yeah.
at myself, at other
Yes.
folks. I just
Yes,
to
you
say,
have to.
hey,
That's for me. I have to keep it that way, because if not, it's like I'll become a harper, like one of those for real harpers, and that could be really dangerous.
is there a play Harper?
Yeah, there's some that on the surface
No,
they seem cool, but in reality, it's like
there is not one Harper.
talk about decapitation.
Not one. Right there. I'm not going to talk about my family members.
So, how is the family reunion planning going?
Ooh, let us pray. Our
Okay.
Father, you know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know you created these people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you created them in your image, but you created them.
Well, keep me updated. I just need to know the date before my calendar is like full.
Tentative is July 20th. It's tentative.
Okay.
It's a strong tentative, but it's just we have to put a deposit down. That's what the
Okay, I'll see how I can share that with my husband.
yeah.
Tentative
It's well because
contract.
Pune
Tentative contract.
has to. I'm sorry, DeAndre. We're letting him do the stuff that's indicator
Okay.
because he's like
Right.
instead of
But he's
trying
going
to-
through a stressful time,
and
a
we
difficult
try,
time,
we
should I say.
try to say, hey,
Yeah, just sit back.
I think he
Need
is something. Well,
to do.
and it's family oriented. If
Yeah.
we was like, hey, let's just go do a trip, something but
Mhm.
this is something that is family oriented. So he's
Oh, okay.
for it, like, because we wasn't even going.
Try to do anything this year?
Well, no, involve him.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
just
Yeah.
not even, but.
Yeah.
So sometimes people deal with it a little
Differently, yeah.
Sometimes that might keep them, keep them going,
Right. Right.
keep them from going all the way
Yeah.
down
Sinking
that
down.
rabbit hole of depression. So,
Yeah. Well, did you know the guy from Rocky passed away? Carl Weathers, I think is his name, or Withers.
I'm gonna blame it on that man that said, "I would break you."
Oh,
See,
okay.
if he hit him, and he ain't never recovered from that hit.
Well, they didn't say what was his cause
Did
of
they?
death. They just said he did transition peacefully. But the recent pictures that I've seen of him, he looked good for his age. He was 76, I think it was.
I'm still saying it. We're gonna go find out if that man really hit him in that movie, because we need to know.
You think so?
I
You
would
don't think that was
very
acting, huh?
He went down hard. There was some good acting.
Yeah, some people can act. And I think he was one
I
that.
ain't down the skills. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of them hits, they take some people out.
Yeah. Well, it seems like every time you turn on the television, some well-known person is leaving us.
Yeah, we watched a documentary of how they did We Are the World. It's really interesting to watch because a lot of the stars are no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
But to see them come up with like everything in the background, like they
Mm-hmm.
filmed it and recorded all in one night,
Mm-hmm.
and here it is. Like I'm like, why did it take them like 3 months to get the song on the radio? Derek was like, because they didn't have the technology that we have today. I didn't even think about it like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
we go record, I go
Yeah, and
little
the
program and
computer
it put
clean
it all
up
together.
for you.
Whoop.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no, they actually had to cut tape together.
It was a lot of
I
manual
was like, oh my
pieces
God,
to
I
it.
forgot about that. But it was really interesting to see them and the talent,
Mm-hmm.
the raw, pure talent of these singers.
Which is no longer today. It seems like for a few, there are a few.
I said so. They should really try to like do a newer. You can never replace that one. I'm
Right.
just saying, like, do it like
A third one, because they did do a second.
who was in it.
I don't remember exactly who, but I do know
So
there
that
was a
was a count.
second. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it took off like the first one.
Yeah,
The
I
one
think a
with
lot
Michael
of-
Jackson, right? That's what
Yeah,
you're saying, right?
yes,
Okay.
We Are the World, Lionel Richie, and Dionne Warwick, and
Yeah.
oh my God, Bruce Springsteen, and just a lot of just
Whose mom just passed away, I think. His mom
really.
passed away. I heard that on the news yesterday. So I don't know which day, actually, but very recent.
Rest in peace. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, they should do another one. They was like, who they gonna get? Everybody go. I'm like,
There's still some talented singers. You have like Tank, who has a beautiful natural voice.
but for some reason he's like, they not like at the peak of their prime. They're not. I'm like, but they're still good artists. Like,
yeah.
so I don't know. But I'm like, there was a lot of good artists. Patty.
Chris Brown has a nice voice.
See, I don't think they would. Well, yeah. See, I think
He can naturally.
SZA,
Yes.
Chris,
Mm-hmm.
Ari Lennox.
Yes.
There's like,
Summer Walker voice is
I would
beautiful.
even do Vivian Green.
Yes.
I would do Shantae Moore. Like, there's
Right.
a ton of people I
Right.
would like to see.
Mhm.
You know,
Some gospel singers too.
I'm not
You
counting
know?
anybody out, but I just
Yeah.
like if they could like do that again, that would be awesome. But I think was it Quincy Jones that wrote that? So I don't know.
Wrote or produced or both.
He did all of it, so I don't know who would actually be who could pull that together. But that would just be interesting to see who the newer artists
Right.
would be,
Right.
who they would compile to. But it was just such raw, like,
Talent.
oh man,
Very
and you
raw
just heard the
talent.
voices, no instruments, no,
Mhm.
you can hear, and I'm like, they could really sing. Like,
And Michael Jackson's voice was amazing.
oh my God, it was just like,
Yeah.
but to see him, I'm like, he had to weigh what 100 pounds. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, at the end. Well, did you hear about TikTok possibly not playing music from those that are tied to, I think it's Universal Musical Group. So it's like Taylor Swift and some other artists because they couldn't come to an agreement. Yeah, on I guess the financial piece of it. So they were saying that any songs that through that I guess organization would no longer be played on TikTok if the deal fell through. But that's going to impact a lot of musicians if that happens. And I think, well, I don't think it'll impact TikTok
I don't
so
really
much.
I don't do TikTok.
Well, I mean, I listen to some of, when you're, on social media and you see some of those shorts, a lot of it is coming, those videos are being made through TikTok. So with the music that's tied to it,
Yeah,
the little
kinda.
snippets, the shorts.
I gotta get with it. I guess I kind of been in my whole little.
But they were saying how AI, they can just use artificial intelligence to play, I guess, to act like a lot of artists are singing some songs. I don't know. Artificial intelligence is becoming a little
I told y'all,
dangerous.
I can't
It's
do
a
it.
different world.
Wasn't it the guy that made Tesla or that's over Tesla? What's his name? Didn't he put like a chip in somebody or something?
I don't know. My sister was trying to tell me a little bit about that. Okay, so speaking of that, you know, with sex trafficking and all of this, and people are coming up missing. You said that,
Yes.
the number of people. Would it be such a bad
Never
thing?
stop looking for your love.
Right. Would it be such a bad thing to have a chip placed in you where you can be tracked? For cases like that, when you
You
come
wear a
missing?
tracker all day long.
Yeah, but that's on
This-
the outside.
Okay. That phone that everybody is tied to. I guess if the person is savvy, they gonna take your phone and your watch. I even got a pair of tennis shoes. They got a tracker in the bottom of the shoe,
Mm-hmm.
but it's to count your steps. But it's still a tracker.
Mm-hmm.
You can put a tracker. They even got like Angel Sense or something like that. Where you can put a tracker on your kid's backpack or
Mm-hmm.
some clothing article.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go to school, just in case they want them kids to like wander off, so
Mhm.
the school will know they done got out
Right.
somewhere or whatever. But there's all kind of ways that don't involve in putting something in your body.
But to me,
You're not a
it
pet.
would not be as easy to remove. In a bad situation where someone's trying to harm you or what have you, that you
So-
can remove it.
Well, okay, so I get what you're saying, but at the same time, what's going on to where, how are people able to steal people? That's what we need to be looking
Because,
at. Nobody
you'll-
should feel like they can't go take a jog and never go back home.
Then you'll hear, oh, her cell phone was found here, but we still, we can't find her. Or her smartwatch
I'm
was
not-
here,
I'm
and we
not-
can't find
I'm
her.
not a violent person, but I'm trying to stress to y'all, those that can conceal and carry, even if you can't, and sometimes it don't do no good if they get to jump on you, but take a self-defense class.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about y'all, but when it come down to fighting, I got a whole bunch of teeth left. You gonna look, if they find me somewhere in the alley, they gonna, whoever did it, whenever they find them,
Yeah.
a whole bunch of their flesh gonna be gone, and they gonna be like, okay,
Mhm.
she got you. You might have got her, but she got you. You know,
Mhm.
like I don't know. Then, yeah, you can go. You shouldn't have to pair up with nobody, but pair up with people.
Now I do agree.
You know,
with that.
like-
it's better to play it safe than not.
At least two against you got a better chance of
Right.
going
Right.
getting away. Or one of y'all getting away and going get some help. Something, you know.
Right.
You know, it don't just go off. The whole people. I see a lot of people around here walk at night.
Oh,
And-
really?
Oh,
Solo?
man, I crack up every day. I'm like, yeah,
No clue, huh?
You think you safe? Boy.
Yeah,
But
that get you in trouble.
they have their little dogs with them. Now the ones with these big old dogs, I'd be like, well, yeah, ain't too many people gonna bother you
Right.
because that dog head bigger than yours, so you might be all right.
Speaking of that,
But now with these little bit dogs, you better let that dog out in the back. Tell them come
Right.
knock on the door when they done doing what they doing, honey. Because you and that dog gonna be in somebody's basement, honey. No, go back in the house.
so my next door neighbor, all these
That
sons.
dog got out.
No, wait a minute. So all these sons, and she's
Ain't
an older
nobody fooling
lady,
with you and that dog.
and the ambulance is literally there like every week to take her wherever she needs, I guess, to the hospital, what have you. So the other night, it's about 9 o'clock, and you can't see our dog because he's all black, right?
And you wouldn't have got a black dog.
Right. Well, it wasn't me. Okay, so, we see the lights flashing outside, and I go to the door, and I see some police officers out there this time.
They finna shoot your dog.
Well, wait a minute. So, I'm thinking, why are the police there with the ambulance? There's something else going on. Well, a lot of times I learn, because I ask somebody at work, I learned that once the ambulance comes to your house so many times, they're going to send the police to find out what's going on. Like,
What
to
the
officially,
police gonna do? They don't got no training in.
because
Okay.
is this person being harmed or what have you? So, anyway, The Ring doorbell is going off like crazy.
Don't involve the police.
And I'm like, who is it?
Like,
Who is it? Who is it?
Mouth to mouth.
I'm looking at the ring. I can see it's a little young police officer. So I said, open up the door. I said, how may I help you?
I
He
ain't
was like,
opening the door.
I opened the door.
I talked to the ring.
Oh, I opened the door. It's like, how may I help you? Well, Roscoe right there. So he goes, is this your dog? I was like, yes. I think he's trying to jump the fence. I said, no. He'll act that way, but he will not, Well, can you call him in? I said, first of all, dog doesn't come in my home. I'm scared of the dog, so I don't know.
He's scared of him too.
Right. I said,
They
I don't
gonna
know what to
shoot
tell
him.
you. He goes, well, I just want to let you know. I said, okay, let me make sure this ring is recording, right? He said, yeah, I just want to let you know that if he jumps that fence, I have to shoot him because he is a huge dog and there's no way
He
we
fear
can
for his
protect
life.
ourselves from this dog. I said, okay, and close the door.
Sonya.
So my youngest daughter, who lives with me, she was at home. And I'm like, Chelsea, do you think you can get Roscoe into the garage, into his heated, padded area where I can't park my car, but, he's in there. So she was like, what's wrong? I said, well, they said they're going to shoot Roscoe if he jumps the fence. She was like, no, they will not. Come here, Roscoe, come here. So he came to the deck, and I could see him through the patio door. He's just sitting there. I'm going, could have got rid of that dog really quick.
You know what? You going to jail. They gonna come back for you about that dog. They'll come back for you about. Now he can kill the dog, but you can't get rid of the dog.
I know.
See, that's how that
I know.
goes.
But he's a very big dog, like extremely big. And I do feel sorry for people that are walking and then they just kind of hear him because they can't see him, especially at night. It's like, this make a good YouTube video.
Conceal and carry. Trying to, hey.
Not only for people,
Man.
bad people, but for bad dogs. But some people let their dogs just roam,
Out here. Oh, baby.
Really?
Over where Shakur State, they sent a memo and said, we'll pay you if you send us videos of people, because they let their dogs just poop and they don't clean it up.
Oh. And it's
That's
like
nasty.
And I just think, it's like people forget there are people that are really afraid of dogs, no
They
matter
don't
what size or anything. It's like,
I think some of them think it's cute, but it's not. You don't know what trauma.
Right.
Somebody could be traumatized by a dog.
Right.
Or anything. Or, okay, you got a pet. That's fine. Some of them are cute. Okay. But if I don't really deal with pets, all I'm saying is just keep your pet to you.
Right. Exactly.
So if you got them on a leash or whatever, you pull your leash closer and I go on by my business.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them will just let them, and then
That's true.
so you got to give them a look or either it's like, why am I having to walk in the grass and your dog?
Right.
It's a bunch of mess. It's just like,
Yeah.
but a lot of neighborhoods around here are getting tired of people walking their dogs and leaving piles of poop everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And it stinks. I mean, my
it
goodness.
stinks. And the bigger dogs, if they pee, they mess up your grass.
Oh, really?
Hmm. If you're trying to really grow really nice manicure grass,
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know what's in they pee.
Oh my
You'll
goodness.
see a ring and it just brown out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I know in the little neighborhood chat here, some guy had been watching a lady and she just kept letting the dog poop in his yard. He said, yeah, I got you on videotape. So be expecting a nice gift. I don't think she gonna do that no more. I don't think people realize mostly everybody got a ring or something.
Right.
Don't do it. If you
Yeah.
see, I say even if your dog happens to do it, turn around to the door and say, hey, my dog used it. I'm finna go. Even if you forgot to bring your little baggie or your baggie
So
full,
disgusting.
say, hey, I'm going to get another baggie
just-
so I can clean anything. Don't just leave it and never come back. Cause especially for people that don't have dogs. Why is my house, my yard full of poop every morning and I don't got not one dog?
Yeah.
Or why are we telling you grown people don't be a responsible pet owner? That's all.
Purge.
You gonna go mess with all the dogs? Crazy. I did watch So, Plies.
Okay.
I did see a Plies thing on Instagram where
Mm-hmm.
he was discussing what's her name? Let me see. Fannie Willis.
Not familiar.
Oh, how can you not be?
I'm not.
She's the young lady that's prosecuting attorney.
Oh, for Trump.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Didn't
gotten
recognize
caught
the
up
name.
in this whole.
Thing about a divorce and
Yeah.
like she's
So-
the reason for the divorce almost. Is that what?
I don't know the details.
Mhm.
So, from what I could pick up, and this is not the gospel, so I don't know.
It's our opinion. We just say it.
Yeah. I think the wife had already cheated and the divorce, the relationship was over.
You know what? It's like really.
So I think, to me, it's the timing.
Of course.
So it's like, but it's still like you don't poop where you stay. Like, you work, you don't,
Now I do agree with that.
you don't.
But was it
But they
during
was
the
minding
time
their
where they were
business.
not working together, or did that happen or whatever before they started working together? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
All I know is, it just like, even if it's like, even if they found out, okay, well, they was divorced, and then 2 days later they got together, it still looks bad,
Right.
You
You
know,
just
like,
need to separate
and not necessarily
business from
bad.
personal.
Yeah, but to me, it's like deflecting. You're trying to
Right,
deflect away
right.
from what's really going on.
What's
It's
going
like,
on,
what
right.
does it have to do with what really is, what's at stake here? Like, what
I don't
are
know.
we getting at?
It's just like with Corey Bush now. They're talking about the money spent on security
Security?
detail, and we all know
Did they
that I
look at
believe
their
her
own
husband.
security?
Her husband is now. I believe her husband was part or is part of the
And he
security
should
detail.
be.
Right.
Okay, what's wrong?
Right. Exactly.
They don't want her husband to protect her. That's his job.
I think
That's his.
I don't know. It's just like
That's
just bring up
unrealistic.
exactly.
So
You bring
I
up
don't know
things
too many
to
husbands that if
deflect
they
from-
actually love their wife, they're going to protect their wife. That's
Exactly.
kind of,
Exactly.
again, I don't know why people do something. Where's that coming from?
And now they're saying that Taylor Swift and the NFL is plotting against
Who are they plotting against?
Trump
What?
and supporting Biden. And I'm like, it's just, this stuff is just so made up and just comes out of the woodworks. And it's like,
Mental health. It's some.
it just takes one rumor
But why?
and it just goes.
What's wrong with people to where you just believe anything?
I think if they see it on social media,
That's
they
why
take it
it's
for the
crazy.
truth,
Look.
you know?
But what I was getting at with Plies, he has a way of saying things, and he was like, "What's wrong with Fanny?"
Mm-hmm.
He said her name Fanny.
Oh, my Lord.
You gotta watch. It's hilarious. But he was like, if this man said you can grab them by their private part and be the president, why can't she get done too? The way he put
goodness.
you have to watch it because the way he put it is just is hilarious.
Comical.
But it's funny, but it's not funny. But I just wish it wasn't happening right now, like because it has
Exactly.
nothing to do with
Right.
what he was doing.
Right,
It's
exactly.
two totally separate, different issues, and what you gonna? She didn't rape him. It was mutual. They probably had fun. Sounds like somebody's a little bitter. They might need to just move on. Like if marriage is over,
And a
what
lot
are
of
we
times,
doing?
when you sometimes people have jobs where they're told to go and find out different things about people, and it's
You
like,
know that the moment they started on him,
yeah,
find
things are
something
gonna
on her.
start. Yeah,
Do not stop
Yeah.
until you find anything on her.
and
So,
you don't hear much of that fake news statement coming from that party, much
Not right now.
right,
No.
right, when it's impacting that particular party. So,
Another thing, what's taking so long with the whole insurrection thing? Everybody else is being prosecuted.
I don't know. And is it even going to go anywhere like at the end of it? The results? It's what
I don't know, but a
what's
lot
really
of people
gonna
have gotten
happen?
like true time, 6 years.
A lot of people. I'm talking about this particular person. Will it happen?
They're still getting people though.
I don't know.
Um,
I don't know. It's just like,
I think that Marjorie lady was even at the.
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out when they're going for her.
She's weird. Very
I'm just
different.
saying.
I don't know.
If you was involved,
I just think this election is.
but how you getting all the
Circus.
normal? I'm not normal like that, not normal. But I'm saying like the people that don't really have high titles or however you want to put it, they're prosecuting them. But
Right.
these folks that should have
Because
really known
they have
better,
money to stall,
they ain't
To
going
make
after them
those-
too quick, and I'm not understanding why.
to have those roadblocks just kind of stall things.
Ain't no roadblock in that. It's supposed to be American, right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem like it sometimes. Seems third world when it comes to that.
Thought it was back to blue. They was fighting the blue.
Yes,
See, that ain't right.
yes. Yeah, speaking of third world, did you hear that there is a global caution that
Jamaica.
yeah.
You know,
And I thought also Mexico.
it was Hawaii. That
Oh.
surprised me.
Yeah, I'm surprised about what's going on with Hawaii?
A lot of murders.
Oh. Well, again, I'm looking for resorts here in the States.
See, that's
Just saying. Again,
they always tell you though.
better safe than sorry.
You go, stay on a resort, relax.
But that is
chill.
not safe to stay. So, sometimes, not all the times, but you hear about people, bad things happen to them, even on the resorts.
Like what? All I can say about my experiences, and this is again whether you in the U.S. or out of the U.S. Go impaired. Like don't
Now I do, yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I don't.
But for the one girl that her friends pretty much,
That was not normal. Just random stuff. That was a whole setup.
that was horrible.
Her family.
That was horrible.
Somebody need to take one for the team because
That was just horrible.
that wasn't right.
Horrible.
Could you imagine that though?
I would, saying that, I always think about my daughters. If that would have happened to my daughters, it's like,
You get a call. You got to go get a flight to Mexico to get your baby because they didn't. Cause she cute. What?
right. That's why I'm glad my children, their friends are their cousins, pretty much their family. So
But is that healthy?
I think it is.
See, but
Not to say they don't have outside friends, but when they do activities, it's like cousins, like
it just shouldn't
doing it.
be that you have to always.
It's so many
sad.
you would think that they're friends, and then they have their companions
It's
or their
just sad.
partners or whatever. So
You can't do a girls trip because somebody might spaz out, and times have just truly changed. It just and
yeah, because you shared some experiences you had with you thought people were your friends. See, that's why I don't have a lot of friends. Most of my friends are family. I'm just too busy with my family to have a lot of outside friends. So
well, I like to
No.
do meet up and do little things. So
yeah,
it's nice to have just a couple. You ain't got to have
yeah, I
25,
do. I have,
30 of
right,
them, but
exactly. I have a couple.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a couple do some
Yeah.
fun stuff with us outside of,
Yeah,
But it's just still, again, I don't get the whole. But I've met some people since I moved here though
hmm
that they treated me way better than some family.
Yeah, you will have some
So
people that'll
it's
treat you better than family. Yeah.
just depend on the person. I don't know. I guess we'll never know the heart of man. I guess that's the whole
Right.
part of the
Right.
mystical
Right.
of God. Because, you know,
He
people
only knows
say
what's in your
anything out
heart.
their mouth,
Right.
you
That's
know,
true.
but you really don't know their true intentions. You know,
Right.
sometimes it comes out in their actions, and sometimes they're really good at hiding things.
Right.
And you find out a little bit too late. And it's like, oh, man, I was really, honest and,
Yeah.
really trying to do
And it
right.
hurts when people do that.
Yes,
People don't
betrayal.
understand it hurts. So maybe I have
But
a wall up. I don't
I
know.
think I'm kind of indifferent about Fanny. I don't see what it has to do with anything. That's Fanny personal business. Like, what? How many jobs you know somebody messing with a coworker? Like,
Oh
it's
yeah.
sad, but it's
Yeah, and you
common.
hear the
Like, it's like,
term
what?
your
That's your
work
wife.
wife, work husband. Oh my gosh.
I
I
don't
hate those terms.
think. I just, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
when it's all said and done, after you figure out whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they was grown, it was
Right.
mutual.
Right.
I don't think you can. What do you charge somebody with? Having mutual, consensual. What? What's the charge? I had fun. What?
Like you said, it's just to
Deflect
direct
on what's what's going
attention
on? It's
elsewhere
crazy.
and not what really should be, the attention for the day.
So
But, well, I guess until next time, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. Say it.